I want to congratulate you for getting through the Getting Started class here at Christian Leaders Institute. Dr. David Fettis and I are proud of you. We believe that God has a plan for your life, and we believe Christian Leaders Institute is going to be part of that plan as you are getting ready to bring more revival to our world. So, you've completed all the activities. You've gone through all those quizzes, looked at all those videos, read the material, and you did it. You've completed this whole 7-hour class. And by completing this class, you will be getting a Christian Basics certificate. Something else. Now you have received your scholarship to continue in all the classes. So again, I congratulate you for a job well done. So what do you do now? Well, you will notice after this class is completed now and all the activities are done, what will happen is that there will be a diploma that you can actually print out. If you look on your menu bar, you will go to My Home. When you click My Home and you'll scroll down a little bit, you will see icons of the various diploma levels at Christian Leaders Institute. One is the certificate diploma track, and another is the continuing education track. So, but you will notice that right there is the Christian Basics certificate. And just go ahead and click that icon and you can print out your diploma. And I would suggest bring your diploma to your mentor, and maybe it can be given to you in a church setting, or if you're part of a mentor center, it can be given in some type of a mentor center occasion. So what do you do next? Well, enroll in your next class. And you will find that if you go over to the All Classes button in the menu, you will see icons ready that you can click. And you can click those lines, that is, and if you click those semesters, you can find classes that you can take. So what do? Well, you click on the class you are interested in. Now, what I would suggest that you do is click around different classes and see where your motivation is, and read the various syllabuses and look it over. And when you have decided on a class, or maybe 2 classes, go ahead and click those classes and you'll get the syllabus before you. And on the left, you will notice that there will be an Enroll Me in This Course icon, which I have pictured right here for you. What you're going to do is click Enroll Me in This Course. Now, if you have done all your Getting Started assignments and you're through that class, you will automatically be able to click that Enroll Me in This Course button. So, you are a graduate. And for graduates, something different happens for you. First of all, what I encourage you to do is update the profile that you did earlier in the Getting Started class. Update it, look it over, keep it fresh. Update it like you would maybe update a social media profile. Occasionally upload another picture. Write some new things so that people and other students who sort of chat with you and click on your profile can get the opinion or picture of who you are based upon that profile. Next, I encourage every graduate to pray. Pray for your training, pray for other students, pray that God will use Christian Leaders Institute to bring revival to the world. Prepare. In every class, take preparation as one of your core characteristics, that you know God is using Christian Leaders Institute to change your life, and you are part of that. There's a chat feature that you've probably already seen. That's a great chat feature to get to know other students and professors sometimes. Chaplains that Christian Leaders Institute will have involved at Christian Leaders Institute. But in the chat feature here, just a couple cautions. Remember, do not ask each other for money. Do not use this as a courtship service. This is about ministry training. We've had some negative experiences with people using chat features for solicitation of money from others and other ministries. And know that if you use the chat feature not in the guidelines, you risk getting expelled from Christian Leaders Institute. The chat feature is about you building community with one another. So here you are, you're a graduate, and you say, how can I succeed? What's success at Christian Leaders Institute? Well, think about your mentor and your mentor center if you're involved with one of them. You want your mentor or mentor center to be part of your experience. There are some classes, for instance, like the preaching class, where you will bring your sermon to your mentor or your mentor center, and they will comment on how you did on your sermon. So there's a relationship between the school, you, and that local mentor. If you do not have a local mentor or mentor center, I pray that God will keep opening the door for you for a local connection. I would suggest take one class at a time. We have an early start system where we always have classes that you can enroll into. So don't worry about missing an enrollment deadline. Just take one class at a time. And if you have a little more time, maybe two. Only if you're able to be a full-time student would you want to take more than 2 classes at a time. And even then, you must be very disciplined because you will spend 3 to 7 hours a week on each course. You're going to come to different insights and content that you may or may not agree on some issues. And here's what we've learned is no one has ever quit Christian Leaders Institute because they just think that Christian Leaders Institute is too far away from the Bible. In fact, what we find is that almost everyone sees how biblical Christian Leaders Institute. But even with all of that seeking to be biblical, in the church there are some issues that there is not agreement on. So what I would encourage is just agree to disagree on some issues. Also, I ask that you pray for your school. This is your school now. Pray for your training. This is your training now. Pray for your revival opportunities. This is your opportunity to get trained for what God is going to do. So, I want to congratulate you. Dr. Fettis and I congratulate you for getting through the Getting Started class. And now to you, the Christian Basics Certificate is yours. And we pray that God will use your training in a mighty way to advance His kingdom.